Welcome back to Golf Center on WHHI Sports. I'm with David LaPour. David LaPour is the Director of Instruction at Colleton River. How you doing?
Good, Marshall. Good to be here.
Yeah, good to have you on the show. Now, before we start with anything that we talk about today, I just want to say congratulations. You've been recognized by Golf Digest as one of the top instructors in South Carolina.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. It's an honor,
yeah.
And I'm very humbled by it, and hope I can keep working on that.
Well, we've seen what you've done over at Colleton River and certainly doing some great things with the instructional program over there. Let's talk about that. How is the Academy doing over there? Talk about what things are going on and where we are.
Well, the Golf Academy is doing great. The membership is, enjoying the use of the 7 golf pros that we have, and we've got a pretty extensive training program. We use our building blocks to help the members with their putting, short game, full swing, whatever part of their game that needs a little bit of help. It's kind of an interesting time of year, with the fall coming and the colder weather. We have to adjust our teaching, and we also have to kind of give the student a heads up as to how to handle the different colder weather and the grasses as well. So.
Yeah, you've mentioned that there's some season of change, and we're seeing it with the weather now. Mm-hmm. What kinds of things will students or golf players in general be doing now as the weather kind of changes to adjust to that? Well,
it's very interesting. People don't realize it, but it comes down to a lot of water content in the grass. The Bermuda grass, for example, 90% of the plant is above ground. Mm-hmm. And in the summer, when it's warm and there's a huge moisture content, that ball sitting in the rough is not an easy shot to hit. In the winter, when the cold weather hits and the grasses become dormant, all of a sudden the water content goes away and the same shot might be pretty easy. So what we try to do with the members is show them, listen, the grass is different, you might need a different wedge, a different club selection, you may even want to do a hybrid chip. The greens are harder and usually faster because the grass is very dormant and slow to grow. So we kind of have to prepare them and say, listen, you cannot be the same person 12 months out of the year. You have to adjust a little bit and play better.
Sure. You talk about changes with the golf tactics and your game. What kind of changes will be done to the course over at Colleton River?
Well, a lot of times, those courses are beautiful as they are, and this is a great time of year. We have our member guests and our member and our club championships, and,
sure.
And the courses are probably in the best shape for the whole year. And they oversee with ryegrass, and they cut down those greens, and they're so slick that you're going to get a little run out in the fairway, so you might find yourself in a different place. And also on the green, because the greens are a little firmer and a little slicker, you're going to have to make sure your wedges are clean, you got a soft golf ball, and you'll need to really understand that the ball's going to hit the green and maybe not check up.
Sure. Now, you've mentioned being in the fairway and on the green. You've got some kind of changes with your equipment to deal with situations in the rough or maybe in some other areas of the golf course. Talk about that.
That's right. I was fortunate enough to meet with Roger Cleveland a couple of times this year, once at the Heritage, once at the Players Championship down in Jacksonville.
Yeah.
And he showed me 3 different kinds of wedges that he has been making for Callaway Golf. And they're great wedges, and what I do is some wedge fitting to help the students deal with the summertime and deal with the cold weather as well. He's got the C shape, the S shape, and the U shape, and those are great wedges to play with. So, I have a tendency to help the students with their short game and different wedges around the green.
Great. Let's give them your email address so people can get in touch with you.
You can reach me at davidl@colletonriverclub.com. And the Academy website is ColletonRiverPlantationClub.com, and you can find out more there.
Great. Thanks for coming on, and we look forward to seeing you teaching in the future.
Thanks for having me, Marshall.
Yeah, absolutely.